Hello, my name's Andy, also known as Brainsforbreakfast. Today I'm going to play through songs on my EP Blood, Sweat and Broken Years, right here. So I released this on November 22nd, 2014. That was on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, all that kind of stuff. I'm going to play you through song by song, a bit like what I did with Work Rest Play. Just going to go through each song and then kind of explain a bit about each song and, you know, everything behind it and all that kind of stuff. This first one is called While We're Still Here. Step from the other side of the room, contemplating coming over, but who made the move? Acting awkward like young lovers will do. Time is always ticking, but no one's watching you. I play it too slow, need to take it out from the get-go. Feeling second place when your mouth's in front. I guess you misjudged from the person's point of view, and there's nothing you can do if you put your mind. Left things for far too long. It's never too late to change what is gone wrong. Better to keep a high head and everything you approach, and at least you won't say I never left you when things were tough. I guess I misjudged from the person's point of view, and there's nothing you can do if you put your mind. Doesn't stop in time for anyone. Keep on rolling through thick and thin. Straight-laced face kept balled up inside. I don't like to waste my time, don't try to waste mine too. Much point in restoring something that's black and blue. No need to worry, remember next time to think things through. I don't like to waste my time, it flashes by too fast, so make the most of it and make it last. So that was While We're Still Here, which is the first track of the album. Now this EP I actually recorded somewhere different to the last one. I recorded this in Birmingham in the Jewellery Quarter at the Twang Studio. The guy J.R. Harbridge was the guy who recorded it. He kind of rented it out from the Twang. Great studio, really nice big live room. The mics he used were really nice and crisp and made everything sound really like. The guitar sound like really big. And this is the guitar I used to record. This this beautiful kind of Gibson copy, which I got online from Gumtree. Only cost a few hundred, but it's a nice kind of J200, similar to like an Epiphone type guitar. But I use this kind of throughout, 2-year period. And really, to be honest, you can't really get the same that I get from my Faith guitar that I use a lot. These kind of tracks, it just sounds great on this. These tracks sound great on this guitar, basically. So the music video for that I did when I went on an interrailing trip with Lauren, and I took my camera on my DSLR, and we recorded parts from each country we went to, and I ran past different monuments. Once I'd found somewhere, run past it, and then just film like random stuff and put it all together into one video. We went to like loads of places. We went to Holland, we went to Germany, we went to Hungary, we went to Italy. We went to this festival called Ziggit, which is like a 7-day music festival, which is absolutely crazy. But that was brilliant festival. There was, the likes of Blink-182 played, and who else played? No Effects, I've seen them. Skrillex. Who else? There was loads of bands. I'll try and find the poster somewhere. I can put it up on here. Yeah, this was the poster. There was loads of bands that played. Right, so this next song is a song called "Don't Take Yourself Too Seriously." Too many years of blood, sweat, and tears. Too many fears that can't be resolved. Too many times I felt alone. Day in, day out. Day in, day out. Too many years of blood, sweat, and broken years. Too many fears for you to take. Too much work participate. I don't know how much longer of this I can take it. Take yourself too seriously. Don't take yourself seriously. Don't take yourself seriously. Too much money and no free time. It's not a dream that I have in my short lifetime. What's full of worries and what I do? Just go with the flow, be happy before we turn blue. And take yourself seriously. Don't take yourself seriously. Don't take yourself seriously. And don't forget who you are. And don't let anybody control you. And don't forget who you are. And don't let anybody control you. And don't Yes, that was a song called Don't Take Yourself Too Seriously, which is pretty much as simple as it sounds. With lyric wise, I just like to, some people do take themselves too seriously, and it's good to chill out and to actually just, just enjoy yourself sometimes. And I think that's what that song was all about. When I was writing it, I was just, I was having a good time. It was a really good year. I mean, like the build up towards the whole EP, the whole year was just a brilliant year. I went on a tour with David. This one here, the Dude Where's Your Car tour. Me, Dave, and Dan. We all arranged this all ourselves. I remember we did an open mic at a place called the Golden Lion that Dave used to run every single week. And I remember he put me on the one time, and I'd send him about a bit, but I'd never really talked to him properly until we'd done that open mic. And I said to him, we should do like a tour. And he was like, oh yeah, that'd be wicked. And then like the next day we pretty much got on it, and then we booked loads of shows. I mean, look, I've got all these shows like Nunney Village Hall, Somerset, the Shakespeare in Coventry, Unicorn Manchester, Lomax in Liverpool, the Dragonfly in Bolton, the Adam and Eve in Digbeth. I miss that venue so much. Rips Bar in Swindon, great venue. The Victorian in Derby, Milo Bar in Leeds, the Fish Tank in Durham, the RS Bar in Sheffield, Grumpy Whispers in Cheltenham, the Yardbird. There's another Birmingham venue that's gone that I absolutely loved. But yeah, it was a great time, and also it was the tour that we met Linda. Now Linda is a crazy woman, and there's this photo of David and Linda that is pretty iconic. I think. I love this picture. It's my favourite picture ever. From now and again, I just send it in because it is iconic. Anyway, that song, Don't Take Yourself Too Seriously. When I was recording that, I actually down-tuned the guitar to like something stupid, like slacked all the strings to like B, and the guy who was recording, he suggested you should play like in an open tuning, like open chords, like kind of Joni Mitchell style kind of playing. And that's, if you listen to the actual recording, you can hear that kind of drony sound, and that's how I got that drony kind of sound. I did like some claps in it and stuff, but it was very different to what Rest played, which was kind of electric guitars and bass. This one was more stripped down acoustic, pretty much. Right, so this next song is called Dave is a and he owes me 80 quid. Yes, that was Daveisa, and he owes me 80 quid. Now that song actually isn't about the David Young, which people seem to think it was about, but it's not at all. That song is about I used to do like some leafleting stuff for this like kind of nightclub in Wolverhampton, and it was just kind of going round, I don't know, just random kind of stores and shops giving these out these leaflets for like these dance nights or whatever, just for a bit of extra cash, because at the time I'd lost a job, and I just needed a bit of extra money. And there was a night that they'd run, and I rented a PA out to them, and I didn't get paid for it and all that stuff, and we just had a bit of a disagreement and whatever, so I just got a bit annoyed and wrote that song. But 2014 leading into 2015, that whole period I had some great gigs. I think it helped me write a lot more as well, because, you know, I'd been going to a lot more gigs and doing like original stuff. In particular, Gabby from Gigster Promotions was one of my favourite promoters in Birmingham. I mean, I played on top of the Birmingham Library, which was just unreal. Like, it was the crowd was great, the bands were great. I remember there was a band called Mr. Nothing that played, and they were just fabulous, fantastic band. And I also played at the BCU. It was like a rocks kind of festival, and that was at the Millennium Point. And then I played at the LG Arena Forum before Busted and Justin Timberlake in Birmingham, and in Cardiff at the Full Moon. But I also remember when I played that LG Arena one before Justin Timberlake, I remember I was being played on BBC Introduced and on the same kind of weekend. I mean, they played the song Sway off the Work Rest Play EP, even though it had been released for a while. It hadn't been picked up until then. And then, where else did I play along that time? There was Finfest as well, Finfest Festival. I did that in 2013, and then returned in 2014, headlining the second stage, and there was some great bands like Dodgy, Cast, Nazopoli. Well, Luke Concannon from Nazopoli played. It was just brilliant. Along that time, I was just so many good gigs. Custard Factory, I played there for the festival when it was the what do you call it? St. Patrick's Day. Played at the Custard Factory on St. Patrick's Day, followed by the Yardbird on the same day, which was pretty busy. Let's just say that. Right, this next song is actually quite a slow one for the type of stuff that I usually do. It was a time where I was, you know, struggling with money and just getting a bit annoyed with everything, really. Even though, looking back now, at the time it was great, because, you know, I lived with two of my best friends, Craig and Joe. And even though, you know, I struggled quite a bit sometimes, it was good times. And I wrote this song around that time. This song's called Waves, Waves, Waves. And I had enough this time, and I gotta fly away. And I had enough this time, and I gotta fly away. Relaxing forget to fly away. I'll take every moment and I get you straight. Always remember, life will pass you by. That was a song called Waves, Waves, Waves. Now, when I recorded that, I wanted to do it live because I thought if I multi-tracked it, did the guitar and the vocals separately, wouldn't get the same kind of vibe that I wanted. The kind of like live, just picky kind of acoustic stuff. But I've been listening to a lot of Lewis Watson around that time. I think that's where I got the kind of the slow kind of vibey kind of strummy kind of thing from. And actually in the middle section there was a solo, and the guy who was recording me suggested that I should do like a slide solo, but I didn't have a slide, so I just used a bottle to just go along, and he put loads of reverb on it. If you listen to the track, then you'll be able to hear that. It's like a kind of a slide effect with ease with the bottle, which is a first for everything. There we go. Yeah, so the last song now, I actually recorded with a guy called Ben Yellowitz, who is from Birmingham, but now currently living in London. He travels all over the place doing all sorts of gigs. Brilliant musician. You should go check him out. Actually, he's fantastic. He's really like kind of inspired by James Blake and all those kind of edgy kind of artists. But we wrote this song, I think it was like the end of 2013. I went down to London to visit him, and he was in a place called Ealing, which is like West London, and we wrote the song in his bedroom on one mic and just through his PC, and this is what we come up with. This song's called Colliding Faith. Guided through the street, follow us to our way of life. Listen to how we preach. In the group, follow by group belief in the power of majority. Burning high like a ground below, took a tons like watching a flower die. Sight didn't watch long enough to love. Tipping nails on the table, these seconds are stable, cause these are waiting on by soldiers in robes. Just like a miracle, feel close to peaceful, feel close to letting go. Burning bugs to pass time, don't know who I can't find, don't know who I really know. When it's up down to the ground, so the time it will come around. Too many sights you can reach. Run too far for a goal, something beyond control. Patience is too hard to teach. Just like a miracle, a reflection made of gold. Words of wisdom I should teach. Sick and tired of heard you say that the dawn never goes your way, that the flood just feel the rain. Guided through the street, follow us to our way of life. Listen to how we preach, and you can follow by your belief in the power of majority. take our own road through all the sunny cold. And now we took over on through colliding fate. We'll undertake our own road through all the sunny cold. And now we took over on colliding fate. We'll learn to take our own road. Yes, that was Colliding Faith, the last track off the EP. If you want to listen to it, then you can go on Spotify, Amazon, check it all out on there. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, check it out. Thank you.